What is up, Scorpio? I am Robin back from a kind of big deal tarot. I'm here to do your reading. Finally, back to Scorpio. Scorpio, I don't know what you got going on, but I sometimes I hear musical downloads with certain readings, but yours, as I was actually naming it, I got might as well face it. You're addicted to love. So that's why I said Scorpio. I don't know what you got going on. I think you got some addictions going on, definitely. And one of them might be love, affection, attention. So we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to give thanks to the ancestors, the higher power, higher spirits, and the archangels. And we're going to thank them for this gift and this message for Scorpio. We're going to also ask for protection of any evil eye, any evil entities that might want to come up on here and make some noise up on this live. That should get rid of them, and that's also for the solar plexus. So we're going to get right into it, Scorpio. We're going to use this rose quartz to get into it in your reading. Show me what is going on in Scorpio's energy. Let me make sure everything is upright. Okay, Scorpio's sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Also a north node for Scorpio. Come on, Spirit, stop playing. What you got for Scorpio? Show me what you got for Scorpio. All right, I guess they went. God. All right, some of you guys could have cancer in your chart. Are we dealing with the cancer? One more for Scorpio. Ooh, champ. Yep. Some of you guys might be dealing with the cancer. Okay. One card is in reverse and it's freedom. So some of you guys are not feeling free. You're not feeling free. I feel like you're feeling trapped into a situation. It might be a failed relationship that you're afraid to end or get rid of. But also I feel like that you're trying to control it because you know it is coming to it is coming to an end. Some of you guys might be separated. You might have lost a lot of people around you. You might have lost a lover, a failed relationship, something. Okay. But I feel like you lost it because you didn't appreciate it, or that's how they feel. At the top of the deck, you got to accept certain things. Okay. Whatever you got yourself into, again, it could be because you're addicted to love. You're addicted. Hey guys, slam the subscribe button. Again, you're dealing with grief right now for something that came to an end. It could be somebody that you ended a relationship with. You could have felt like a failure in it, okay, because you could not fix it, because maybe you didn't appreciate it, or somebody did not appreciate you. You could feel like that's why it ended, because somebody did not appreciate you and all the things that you do. All right, but again, surrender is here. So you need to release control of a matter, of a person, of a situation. But we're going to get to the bottom of it. All right, slam the subscribe button, guys. Here we go. Spirit. Now they want me to do the what's the scoop and what's the tea. So we're gonna get the scoop about what's going on for you, Scorpios. Show me Scorpio's energy here. I got some new cards, guys, coming. When I move, I'll slam them out. We're also gonna do the Alistair McCrowley deck. Finally. All right. So some of you guys are getting some guidance. All right, you're getting some guidance. You're currently being guided. You could be wanting a vacation to deal with this grief, deal with this loss. All right, you really appreciate someone that was in your life or something that was in your life. It could feel like a failed relationship, a failed opportunity, but nothing is really a failure. Nothing is really a loss. It's all about learning and leveling up. Something could be significant about the Christmas holiday. All right. Maybe that's when you had. Here we go, Scorpio. I'm telling you, every time. That's how you know there is some dark entity. You know there is some dark entities. Somebody's touching me. All right. I feel like you had a lot of chemistry with somebody in the past, stuck in the past. All right. You're stuck in the past. This could have been a failed relationship. Hi, Keela. I like that name. Kayla. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. But some skeletons might have came out about you or this person. And that's why it was a failed relationship. Okay? Somebody had some secrets. Surprise! Somebody could have been in the closet. Somebody could have been down low. Why you guys make me say that? I don't know. But again, somebody is stuck in the past. This could have been somebody that you grew up with in your childhood. You could be looking back at pictures, childhood memories. Again, you're still stuck on this person. Why? Hi, Chad. Subscribe to the Chime because you had a lot of chemistry with this person. You may have felt like this person was a king or a queen, but it failed because something came to light. Something came to light about you, or something came to light about this person. Now you are trying to pay attention. Now I'm hearing, I don't know what that means, but now you're trying to pay attention to some guidance here. You might be seeking guidance. You also could have went on vacation with this person, or you're going on vacation to get your mind right, to get some serenity. Something could be significant around the holiday of Christmas, but we're going to get some more Scorpio and see what's going on. A toxic family dynamic here is basically in reverse. You're trying to recover from a toxic family, all right? But reminding yourself that you could not control anybody's responses but your own. You can't control the outcome. You also might have released it, surrender it to God. Again, trying to now pay attention to the guidance that you're praying for or seeking. You still could be trapped in your mind here, okay, about someone or a situation from the bad. Somebody's very stubborn. Somebody's fixated. You're a fixed sign, Scorpio, so you could be dealing also with the Taurus. Somebody's very stubborn here. Stuck in their ways, always want to do things their way. Their way or the highway is what I'm hearing. Somebody needs to do shadow work. That is coming out a lot for a lot of people. Somebody needs to do some inner childhood healing, shadow work. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Okay? Air sign is here. That is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Healing under the air side and attraction. So somebody that you are very attracted, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they are healing. Maybe they felt that you were toxic. Maybe they felt that you were too toxic for their family. They could have felt also that you were a cheater and there was a lot of deception around you. It could have also been you felt this way about this person. Bottom line, you guys didn't trust each other. Period. You did an egg clearing. Hi, Nene. I like the way I say your name. Hi, Nene. Like a stalker. Again, you could have had a lot of laughing times around this person, humorous times. For some of you guys, you could have laughed at this person because you thought they were weird, a little weirdo, distracted, not what you're used to. Okay, you could have felt like they were toxic. I feel like this is both ways, Spirit said. But now you're trapped. You're trapped in your mind. You're trapped in your feelings because no matter what, this person made you happy. But some of you guys don't want to admit that. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Taurus that makes you happy. But you are guided away from this person. All right, here we go. Here we go for Scorpio. Somebody was lying, and I feel like they got caught, whether this was you or this other person. Family in reverse. Somebody pregnant here. Could have found out somebody's pregnancy wasn't yours. Or I'm sorry if this happened. My marriage proposal and marriage is here. And that's right under happiness, right next to happiness. And you need to purify your aura, your energy field. The egg cleansing could have helped. You are trying to manifest somebody. You are trying to manifest somebody that you have a lot of desires for. But again, you need to relax. You need to relax your mind. Okay? Get your mind right. Clear your mind. You might be a smoker, a drinker, whatever it is. But like I said in the beginning, I heard you were addicted to love. So let's get into this right now. You need a vacation. Every time I get on here, you lost a lot of people around you. Could have lost a failed relationship. Okay, you could have lost a lot of people. You need a place where you can clear your mind. You may need to go on vacation. I also hear that you went on a lot of vacations with somebody that you miss, that you had a lot of chemistry with, and you really haven't had a good time, a good laugh since this person. It could have been somebody you really wanted to marry or you did marry. Again, there was a lot of lying, cheating, deception here. But now that's in the reverse because I feel like a lot of things have been exposed. A lot of things came out the closet about you or this other person. But somebody needs to do the shadow work right under the chemistry. All right. They need to do the inner healing. Maybe who you had a failed relationship with need to do some inner healing. Okay. All right. This is a reading for Scorpio. I'm not doing personal readings right now or answering any questions. I do have a session where I do that. So please subscribe to the tribe. Hit the bell button so you know when I do those. I do those often. All right. I should be doing one maybe on Wednesday. Okay. So again, this is about Scorpio. If you're a Scorpio, then you can sit here for this reading. If you found this messages in here for you. You might have Scorpio on your chart and don't even know it. So again, I feel like some of you guys definitely a failed relationship. You learned a lot of lessons from your mistakes. It was an opportunity for you to learn. And for some of you guys, you are learning it, but it might be a little too late. Okay. Because now you are missing this person. You're missing what you guys had. You're looking at pictures. You're having nostalgia. This could be somebody that you wanted to marry. For some of you guys, you might even marry somebody while you were missing somebody else. And I'm hearing that was the wrong move because you can't get this person off your mind. You can't get the attraction. You're still also needing to heal from all the deception and the cheating that went on. For some of you, I'm hearing right now, whatever you're going through right now. Oh, please, that bird. Please tell me Scorpio's current energy here right now. Please, Spirit. Mm. You got some clarity, Scorpio. You got a breakthrough. You have some mental clarity smacking you in the face. The truth is smacking you in the face. What they say, the devil is a liar, and the devil is a liar, okay? Because you've been believing some things, some manipulations, all that devilish energy, temptation, addictions, all that. You've been resorting to these things to drown out your failures, the things that you lost. But now I feel like some of you guys are believing in surrendering the control, getting rid of the control. Yes, the bird, girl. I want the fucking bird. And it sounds like psycho. Psycho damn bird. But again, you went to a place where you had clouded judgment. Somebody could have been trying to help you. They could have been very healing. All right. They also could have been very toxic. For some of you guys, you're dealing or you just got out of a toxic situation. Okay. Why? Because you're so addicted to love. You just love love. You just love attention. And you were running away from failed relationships. You're running away from somebody that you truly cared about and loved, but lost. But you lost this person due to deception, cheating, skeletons in the closet, lying, things being exposed, whether it was you or them. But the truth is coming through now. You do have a breakthrough, all right? You might be rethinking some ideas. Oh, here go the devil. Child. Now you see me done shuffle the whole thing. And the devil came out from the bottom. You got some clarity about some bondage. You got some clarity about some manipulation. Capricorn energy, you could have this in your chart. All right? But again, you know the truth about some restrictions. You've been restricting your damn self. All right? You haven't grieved certain things properly. And I feel like now you want to, because you've been dealing with toxic energy, toxic people, because you've been running through your losses. You've been running through or running from your failures instead of taking it as a lesson to do better. When you want better, you will do better. Two wands. You're now making future decisions, personal goals. You do have some progress. But again, with everything, you have to put things in action. You have to get rid of some things, some people, get rid of that grief. You can't get rid of it. You have to go through the process. And with that is when your breakthrough is coming, when the truth is going to come. Sometimes the truth comes through solitude. Sometimes it comes when you are on vacation, when you're away from people, when you're away from the fucking bird, when you're away from the chitter chatter. All right? When you're away from the manipulation, when you're fighting, tower is here. Some shocking news, chaos, a sudden change, upheaval. I feel like, well, let's get what this tower is. What's this tower? I feel like the shocking news came when you realize somebody that you're dealing with is very toxic, very manipulative, wanted to hold you in bondage. All right? Give me this. Seven of Wands. You could have been dealing with the fire sign. Scorpio, the tower is your energy. A fire sign, a Capricorn, or an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, yeah. Somebody was a challenge for you. They exhausted you. All right. Always putting you in competition. You felt a need to protect yourself. You felt a need to protect yourself from this person. They were nothing but drama. They might have even made you drink or, contribute, because nobody can make you drink. They added to it. They added to your addictions. They kept you in bondage. All right? You felt like you need to protect yourself from this person. They overwhelmed you with a lot of chaos and drama in your life. Something that was very unnecessary. And what I'm hearing is you had peace with somebody from the past. And that's why you want to go back to that. But you need to clear your energy, Scorpio. You need to get people the hell out of your energy. Sometimes the egg cleansing ain't it. It ain't just enough. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Could have been dealing with another water sign, or this could be you. Somebody felt that you were very loyal and nurturing, family oriented. But again, that intuitiveness also kicked in. Okay? They thought you had a lot of compassion, but they also were putting you in competition, comparing you with other people. You could have been doing this as well. Okay? But as an empath, you were picking up other people's energies. Unbeknownst to you, you were picking up other people's energies. All right? You're sensitive to other people's energies as well. Seven of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There was some sneakiness here, some spying. Okay? I'm feeling like this is you, Scorpio. Now you're spying and trying to be strategic about the person in the past. Okay, but I feel like this person is very grounded. They're trying to focus on their luxury, their healing. They're trying to focus on their business. I feel like they matured from whatever happened in the past. But again, like I said, you lost this. Scorpios don't like to lose. Oh no. Do I have a WhatsApp? I sure do. So again, you could be spying, or the person that you could be dealing with could be spying on this other person from the past. All right. You could be spying to see what they're up to. Again, afraid to make a move, to go back in the past. King and Queen of Pentacles. Again, for some of you guys, this was somebody that you wanted to marry, or maybe you was married to. For some of you feel like you matured now. You can be a provider. You can be everything that they are looking for because you feel like you worked on yourself. You cleansed yourself. Again, child, you can't make it up. This is somebody from the past. Somebody you got past memories with. That's what you're focused on. You're focused on them. But you have to get out of a toxic situation that you're in now. And again, you're grieving. You're grieving this loss. You also could feel like you're a failure because you get into relationships and you lose them. Or you guys break up. Or you see the truth in them or they see the truth in you. Vice versa. Take it as a resonance. And sometimes you don't like what you see. But again, everything is not a failure. It's not a loss. It's a learning lesson. It's just how you deal with it. But now you guys are wanting reconciliation with somebody in the past. Now you want to be that person. Here we go. 6 of Cups and 5 of Swords. All right, guys, I'm getting hot. I gotta take off this sweatshirt. Oh, that bird! I swear to God, I hate that bird. I really do. And everybody think it's cute until you live with it. It is not cute at all. It's annoying. I want to choke it and cook it. Probably still wouldn't eat it. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You want a reconciliation, a celebration, but there always was third-party interferences. Okay? There was always somebody in your business. There always was another woman, another man. Okay? Not pointing fingers here. You know which role you played in this situation. With the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, now you are in conflict. Okay? Wanting to control a situation, but you got to surrender it. You feel defeated here. All right? You got past resentments, but you really want a reconciliation with somebody from the past. Because you keep having the memories. They keep blogging you down in your mind. You can't get it out of your mind. How much you miss this person. You had a lot of fun. A lot of love with this person. Okay? You know that they were good-willed. Or you felt like you guys were a good thing together at once. But again, there was a lot of mental conflict, a lot of disagreements. All right? And I feel like there was a lot of disagreements because of third-party interferences, the addictions, the manipulation, the skeletons in the closet. All right? So that's why I feel like some of you guys feel like a failure. Because you feel like you didn't do the right thing. You got new ideas of how to come back around. You got ideas you want to say. You got things you want to say that have been on your mind. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, show me more in here with this 5 of Swords. You miss this person. You really do. Yep. Somebody was very much in their ego. Okay. I feel like it's getting on your nerves that you see this person having victory. They're in the spotlight. They could be getting praise. They could be getting accolades. All right. Recognition. They could be winning at this time. You could have felt like this person was always going to be down and out. All right. You also could have been at a place where you were in your ego. And now the tables might have been turned. Yeah, child. You're very much in your head. All right, very much in your head, contemplating how you're going to move, trying to get things in meditation, trying to meditate. But you feel stagnant right now because you want something and you can't have it right now. You might be realizing you need to do your own healing before you come and mess with this person again. Are you calling me for a reading? Because I have the way to do my readings in my description. I don't have my WhatsApp number there. Empress, okay? This person could be looking very attractive right now. Very abundant, okay? You also could have some issues with fertility. You could be dealing with the mother of your child. Maybe that's one of the skeletons that came out the closet. Somebody could be also a divine feminine. This person's looking really good, very beautiful, very abundant, okay? Very glamorous. But now some of you guys might have a child, have a baby mother. For some of you guys, you want to chase this person down. It's somebody that broke your heart or you broke their heart. Some of you guys can have air in your chart. Air or fire in your chart. Oh, Lord, here we go. Temperance. But everything that you went through, it's been divinely guided because you needed to learn your purpose. You also need to learn balance. And it's right over the healing card. You also need to heal some things about yourself. Maybe these addictions, maybe this temptation. Maybe the need to always be in a relationship, maybe to be in love. You were not doing things in moderation at that time, okay? You also are needing to learn patience. Everything comes at the right time. For some of you, I'm hearing you had your time, but you didn't do that. You didn't follow that. You did a lot of things in excess. You might have even hurt this person, scorned this person, all right? Got the Emperor at the top of the deck. Now some of you guys feel like, okay, I'm trying to find my divine match. I realized I was wrong. I want to go back. But I feel for some of you guys, this person is focusing on their healing, their divinity. Not that they're not focused on you or think about you, but I think there was a lot of hurt here. When that skeleton came out of the closet, they could have found out about a baby's mother, a baby's father, something that you had hidden or something that you did not expose or tell them. So again, that's why the Ace of Swords came out. There was some truth, there was some clarity about your toxic ways or somebody else's toxic ways. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They felt very betrayed by you, attacked by you. So again, for somebody, they moved on. They moved on. They moved on successfully. They felt they might have even hit rock bottom and then I get no kind of support or help from you. So they're like, why the hell would I let that person back? When they were trying to one up me, win at all costs, they didn't care about me being on the bottom. Now they want to knock on my door. Now they want to call me. Now, right? Now that I'm getting all this attention, now that I'm getting all these accolades, this could be you as well, Scorpio. All right, let's get more for Scorpio. What's this 10 of Swords? Whatever you did, Scorpio, with that grief, it fell right on the grief. You destroyed this person. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or was dealing with one. All right, I'm going to ask, whoa, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like now you want to work on yourself. You got some inner clarity, keeps coming out. All right, you feel like you were misdirected. Okay, so now you're trying to work on your self-craft. You're also trying to put in the work at work. You're trying to keep your mind on work, learning about yourself, your self-mastery. All right, you also might be taking an apprenticeship somewhere, but you're trying to grow. So you do want a new journey, new beginnings. You felt like you did something very reckless. Yeah, very reckless. You also might have been holding back. You wanted to take a risk with this person, but again, oh God, you're not getting your wishes like you thought you was going to with the 9 of Cups. You're not very happy, but I feel like what's coming in very fast. You might have moved very fast here away from this person, again, trying to hurt them. Trying to show that you were not bothered is what I'm hearing. That you can get over them, but all that was a lie. And the Sun card, the true Leo's energy. You could have got somebody else pregnant. But now you got enlightened. Some of you guys are getting your confidence back to even talk to this person, but you're trying to wait. You might have even been with this person for a long time here. So again, some of you guys might throw up history. How long you guys been together. All right, so mm, mm, mm. You also maybe feel limited to your success. You also might feel like you're dealing with some type of karma for whatever you did to somebody in the past. Show me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Mm, mm, mm. What's the Seven of Pentacles for Scorpio? Here we go. Three of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Some of you guys were dealing with a dark witch. Here she go. Dealing with a dark witch. Somebody that was very manipulative. Okay, they might have been alluring, sexy one time, but haha, they tricked you. Okay, they might even tricked you into getting them pregnant, honey. Ooh, child. I need some popcorn. Eric Scorpio always has the drama. I'm telling you, for real. They might even skipped you, tricked you into getting them pregnant. You could have thought this was the person that you was waiting for, but no, it was not. It was not. It wasn't. Girl, I don't know. That bird, because she's downstairs with her animals finally. So now you guys got some nightmares, some fear, some anxiety. You can't sleep at night because the dark witch, okay, she also might have him. Ooh, I didn't even get to say it at the top of the deck. She manipulated you so bad. Mm, 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 mm. And some of you fell for it because you, again, was looking at and thinking with the wrong head with poom poom. But now all of a sudden you got some clarity. I can see now, right? I can see now. And now you want somebody back when they're in their divinity, they're in their divine right. They're getting a lot of attention. But you got this dark witch over here trying to send this person mad, evil, doing spell work. And this is all because of you, Scorpio. All because of you. I don't know what you told this bitch or bastard, but it's the Queen of Wands. So I feel like it is a female. Even though we have feminine and masculine energy, Spirit is saying it's a bitch. So it's a bitch. So, oh my God. Ooh, child, you're being judged. Definitely. You're being judged. You're being looked at. All right. Because some of you guys ignored the call from the universe, from God itself, himself. That shit go and you did not listen. So a hard head makes a soft ass. You were steady trying to get somebody else jealous. Throw another woman in somebody's face to get them jealous. But again, like Taurus, somebody wasn't even paying attention to you. They were working on their inner self, their own self. But again, when you are jealous, envious, deviant, all right, this is what you guys do. Ace of Swords, that is the beginning. So now who's blindfolded? Now who can't see? Now who is caught up in a situation as their skeletons are coming out of the closet? You, playboy or playgirl, you. Because you're not happy. You're being with somebody that also could be playing you as well, cheating on you, everything that you might have did to somebody else, all right? Or vice versa. Somebody's getting their karma here. Empress again. Yeah, this is somebody that you got pregnant or had children with. But again, you got this Empress here over minding her goddamn business because she got clarity about you. She got the truth about you. She ain't worried about you. Show me more about this Empress here. Never forget, but like I said, there was always some third party, some friends, family in your business. When you was with this other person from the past, you got a lot of nostalgia memories that you miss, that you love, and all this booty, booty, boot. Yeah, all this. Now this person's not even there, and they're sitting on their throne. They're attracting their abundance. There are things coming in for them. They're waiting patiently because she knows she don't have to chase shit. She definitely ain't chasing you. But now you got somebody up in here, a baby mama. You could have mommy issues that you need to heal or deal with. Don't shoot the messenger. Taurus and Libra could be significant here. Oh, universe. 3, 5 cards like we're playing cards. Somebody got some secrets here. Oh yeah, this Empress is moving in silence. Okay. Okay, you could be getting readings on this person. They could be getting readings on you, but I feel like this is you getting readings on them. Trying to see what they up to. This person is very powerful. They hold knowledge. Now you might want to come around and apologize because you see that they're focused. They're focused on their business. They're focused on their stability. Again, some of you guys could have had a child with an earth sign, or earth sign could be having a child on you or around you. There go the King of Cups, 9 of Cups. All right. You're feeling very isolated here with your love. But again, at one time, you was very smug. Okay. You could be a drinker. Feel like you were getting your wish. But again, for some of you guys, you didn't think things through. You were thinking when you were very intoxicated is what I'm hearing as well. Knowing damn well you still had love for somebody else here. Again, here go Magic at the bottom of the deck again. Magic was involved with manipulating your energy, with controlling your emotions. You still had a love. Ooh, child, you can't make it. Oh my God. The devil on the top of the deck and the magician on the bottom. Yep. Somebody did some black magic here on you, on your love life. And they made you feel like at that time that's what and who you wanted. Okay? But again, deep down in you, you knew something was right because you still had a lot of feelings for somebody in the goddamn past. Oh, child. Now we got the Tower and the Magician. I feel for some of you guys, you might even found out that somebody did this magic on you. I don't know how you found out, but you're finding out. That could be the shocking breakthrough, the truth next to the Devil card. You're finding out somebody did some love magic, some love spells. This dark witch, again, was like, I'm not waiting anymore. I want your baby. I want to get pregnant. I want to do this shit right now. Yeah, child. They had you in a stagnant relationship, stalemate, okay? 2 of Swords, where you were blindfolded, but you damn well knew that you could see. You could see the truth, but you ain't want to see the truth. Something also might have been very slowly coming on, slowly attacking you. It also could deal with your money. Money could be going slow at work. Again, because you're dealing with a dark witch. Or was dealing with. This could be the situation that you ended. Okay, this could be the situation that you're grieving or that you're ending because you found out some shit about this person. All right, come on, Spirit. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now somebody got their heart broken. Oh, yeah. Got their heart broken about the choice that they made in love, having love affairs, other people in your business, third parties, deception, cheating. Now you want to fight for something. Now you want to go back and fight for somebody that you miss. Now you got your guard up. You want to lay down boundaries to this person that you were dealing with. Also could have been with the Gemini. Now you want to work on your wishes, your love, and the truth. Now you got clarity. Keeps coming out. You got a breakthrough. It might be a hollow victory because you're not liking it. You're taking a lot of time to think about something, getting your rest, because you're trying to contemplate how to even get back in this person's good graces again. Because you know what you did. You know how you hurt this person. All right. You know how you chose somebody over them. Yeah. Got a lot of fears, anxiety, sleepless nights. You can't even sleep at night because you don't even know how to face your fears. You don't even know how to approach this person. You want to apologize. You want to say sorry. But some of you guys got a whole new child, a whole new family that came out of this third party. Mm. Remember, this is not for everybody here, okay? But resonate. Thank you for the likes, guys. I hope you subscribe. I'm going to pull another deck because Spirit is chipping out on me over here. Scorpio, you guys bring the... Woo, child, I need popcorn. Give me more about this. What is this dark witch over here with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands? Why did this Queen of Wands do this dark magic here on Scorpio? I feel like now she's trying to attack this Empress. Oh, shit. Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a very hurt, scorn bitch. She did not like your independence. She did not like your choices. She also did not like how you continue to think about this other person from the past. All right. With the Lovers, they also could have felt like you could have been a Libra. Or the Devil again. Give me more about this Queen of Wands here in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. I see King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Seven of Choices, Seven of Cups. They didn't like that you had a lot of options, so they wanted to keep you in confusion. They also want you to narrow down your options to them. Choose them and only them. Okay? Give me more about this Queen of Wands in reverse. See the Death card, Scorpio energy. Judgment. You got Judgment twice here. So again, I do feel like you made a decision off of the choices that you had, and they were very few at that time. This person made themselves seems like they were your only option at that time. They were very attractive, very alluring. I feel like they were telling you everything that you wanted to hear. But again, it was all that black magic, of course. So you're going to think that everything that they're saying is valid, is true. But it was all lies. It was all deception. I feel for some of you guys, they could have even told you they were pregnant by you. It might even not even be your child. So you might need to get a paternity test here. Ooh, champ. At that time, again, some of you guys could be working a lot. They liked it, your independence. They liked the money that you had, what you stand on. Everything that glitter isn't gold. Okay, the High Priestess here, Pisces energy. Again, there are a lot of secrets about this connection. A lot of secrets about, again, I feel for some of you guys, you were a drinker or are a drinker. So they definitely use that to their ability here. They could have put something in your drink. Some of you guys, you're going to Emperor and Empress. Again, they were making themselves seem like they were the Empress. They were in their... They want you guys to feel like you were a match. Guys, some of you guys are connected to your motherhood, your fatherhood, your stability. With the number 4 here. And birthing something new. So again, they wanted the family with you because of your money, your finances, how everything looked at that time. I feel for some of you guys, I don't feel like things are the same. Your money not be still right. Things could be moving slowly now. 3 of Cups. Again, the drinking, the partying. Again, something about the cups. I'm hearing something in the cup. They put something in your cup. They definitely planned something to put in your cup. They also could be planning this as well to keep you around. But again, some of you guys are taking action to get some introspection so you can move on away from this relationship, or you did already. Okay. Yep. You're setting boundaries. You're getting your guard up. Yeah. And when you do this, the wheel of fortune will change. Okay, it might turn in your favor, but some of you guys have experienced some bad karma from dealing with them because you dealt with a dark witch. Somebody that wanted to be the empress, but definitely knew they was not. And now you guys seeing how this person moved, seeing how they act, seeing how jealous they were, seeing the competition that they were like. For some of you guys, I hear you wasn't even talking about this person. They would bring this person up. They would bring the person up more than you did. So again, you're pulling back your energy. You're focusing on your stability. You also are focusing on being alone because maybe you realize some of your addictions was sex, was being codependent. So you're getting out of that, was being toxic. Maybe that was one of the skeletons in your closet. You could have been dealing with somebody that, also was into the opposite sex. So now you want to lay down the line in the grass. You want to lay down some boundaries here and pull back your energy, focus on your stability, focus on your finances. Because right now, about this person, now you just need to move on. All surrender things that you cannot control and move on. But you really would like to move on to back to somebody that you had a lot of connection with. Queen of Cups, King of Swords in reverse. Somebody could also felt like you were a narcissist, always wanting control, always wanting authority. But now you're trying to pay attention to your intuition. You want to show this person the other side of you that you can be trusted, you can be loving, you can be nurturing. The Death card, bottom of the deck. You're definitely in the cycle, so you can have a rebirth. And for some of you guys, you're being very resilient with it. You're going to continue to deal with it. Continue to go forward no matter how scared you are. You want to reconcile back with this person. Again, you want them to see you in a different light. You don't want them to see you the way things ended. And that's why you feel like a failure. You're determined to get back in this person's good graces. All right. So let's see how things are going to work out for Scorpio. How things are going to work out. Oh, here we go. Ooh, child, Ace of Cups. You might get some new love. You might be able to get a reconciliation, but it has to start with you. You have to pour into your own cup first, because when you were dealing with these other people, you were moving out of insecurities, not loving yourself, not being able to be by yourself, filling in or fulfilling your addictions. Okay, being addicted to sex, love. Okay, not loving yourself. Success. You will have success. You will get noticed. You will get your accolades. Okay. I feel like you might even have success with reconciling with this person. But again, you have to pour into your own cup first. All right. Yep. And you have to persevere. You do have to make an investment. You have to meditate. You got 4 here. You need to meditate. That's where you can hear the answers first. Again, as you surrender, prayer, talking to God, and then when you meditate, you hear the answers. But you're also going to have to persevere. You're going to have to get aligned. You're going to have to work on yourself, invest in yourself, invest in this connection if this is what you want. It might take several months, several weeks to several months for you guys to really be successful or to get back in this situation. Yep. You're going to have to truly give to this person, because for some of you guys, I feel like you, 6 here, you were not very generous with this person. You kind of breadcrumb the situation. And that's where they don't trust you at. Show me more. All right. Yep. You're going to have to give up control. You're going to have to give up control. A lot of you guys like to be in control. You're going to have to release certain things. Move on to calmer waters, okay, with the situation. Stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to control this person. Stop getting out of it. You got to get out of that fear mentality, that like mindset, feeling destituted, okay? When you get out of that, you can manifest new beginnings. Any more for Scorpio? Wow, you're going to have to get a different perspective, okay? Put the shoes on the other foot, on your foot. how you deal with this person, how you dealt with this person. Because this person feels like they're in despair. Now I feel like you guys have gone through despair. You feel backstabbed. You feel hurt from whatever you just went through. Okay. So now you can realize what this person has going through. Feeling abandoned by you, feeling destituted by you, feeling in the loss, in the cold out by you. Okay. And with the sun card, you will have abundance. You will have clarity now about what somebody else went through because now you're going through it. You're going through it with somebody that deceived and lied to you. So it was very narcissistic and controlling to you. They tried to control your destiny, your fate, your life. But now you see that now, right? You see it. So now you can step into your power, okay? The world is in your hands and you can have fast movement. But again, I feel like you're going to communicate. Things might pick up the pace when you do. All right, any more messages for Scorpio? Here we go. You do need to heal. You still need to heal. You got to have faith. Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Star card. It could be an Aquarius or you have it in your chart. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of that. Again, when things end, you got to be like the Phoenix rising and have a true completion, stability, and establishment. But you need to focus on your healing. You can't give up faith. All right. And you have to face your fears. You got to get courage. You got to be brave. All right. Speak up. Stand up for yourself. Acknowledge, apologize the right way. What else, Spirit? Where the Island Wellness cards? They always make me look for things, not rid of things right on top. I'm about to end it with some Island Wellness cards. Show me a couple cards. 5 for Scorpio, please. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, child, here we go. All right, not today. Somebody's not dealing with your bullshit today, but it's in reverse. I'm in love is in reverse. So again, some of you guys don't love the person that you're dealing with. You didn't love this person that you were dealing with, but they gave you a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, and you're like, you're over it. You're like, I'm not dealing with this today. And I feel like you said it. You might have revealed it. This white might have came out because it came out over the true card. Somebody was wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings. This could have been you. This could have been who you was dealing with. Somebody was gaslighting you. All right. Somebody also was pretending, but it was not enough. And you realize that. Now you are grieving it because it is a loss. It was a failure. But again, it was a harsh lesson that you needed to learn. Because again, some of you guys might have did this to somebody else or put somebody else through this. All right. What you give out, you would get back. Whoa. What the hell? Come on, Spirit now. That was unrealistic. That was. Let me find that card. Lord have mercy. All right. So you guys might need to start all over with this person from the past. Like have a clean slate. That Fool card, you might want a new beginning. Okay. And try not to bring up the things that hurt you in the past, but to get through it, you have to get over it, you have to get through it. You're going to have to admit some things, talk about some things. Somebody could felt like you were the keys on a ring, like you had many options. Okay. A lot of decisions, you were doing some unconventional things. But again, everything that you did to somebody else, they did to you. Feels. It might have been a one-night stand that turned into a pregnancy. But again, like I said, this person did a lot of black magic on you to keep you stuck. Okay? Addictions, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and a restraint. This lady is carrying around her heart. It's on the ground. So again, like I said in the beginning, you guys were addicted to sex, addicted to being in a relationship, just being with somebody. And you were picking all the wrong people. And when you had the right person, you didn't do this person right. You might even feel like this person didn't do you right. But again, you never talked about it. You never got to the bottom of it. You just, and you led a lot of relationships with passion. Okay? Insane chemistry. You guys liked each other equally. You had a lot of fun. This is also the same shit that got you caught up with this new person. with this Queen of Wands in reverse, and she used this. He or she used this against you. Now you realizing things are not enough. You are frustrated in this relationship. Okay? With the Strength card, Leo could be relevant. You could have Leo in your chart. You lack confidence. You have been self-sabotaging yourself because you were fear. You were living out of fear and having ego issues. There was a lot of jealousy, one upping each other, trying to control each other. Okay? And I feel for a lot of you guys, you want to get back to that person in the past that you can't let go out of your memory. But again, you need to go back to the beginning, a clean slate with liking them. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. You need to get back out there, but you need to make healthier choices. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. The circle also means completion. But you want a union. You do want to be somebody's husband, somebody's wife. But you have to make healthier choices. All right? Heart with key. Welcoming, love, meeting the one, opening your heart, and getting together. And things will feel perfect. But again, you have to open your heart. You can't have your heart closed off. You can't be stuck in the past. You can't be stuck what didn't work out. You can't be stuck feeling like a failure. Take those failures as lessons and move on. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for your support. Bye, Mimi. I love you guys. All right. Remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And guys, I will put my WhatsApp in the description box, but please only call me or text me if you want to read it. All right. I am not a guidance counselor. I will charge you for counseling. All right, guys. Bye now. Love you.